In this video, we'll be taking a look at how to assemble the amplifier and speaker kit from Rec Room Masters. So what you should expect to receive is the power brick for the amplifier. You have two 4-inch speakers, you have the speaker wire, you have the audio cable, and you have the amplifier itself in this box. Alright, so when you unbox the amplifier, this is what you'll find. You have two plates, you have the amplifier itself, you have a screwdriver, you have some knobs, and you have some standoffs and screws. So all of this is shown in the included instructions, as you can see right there, but we're going to go through it anyway. So the first thing you want to do is face the writing down and use this bottom plate and put these small standoffs through and screw them on each corner. So we're going to take a standoff and one of these small black screws, and I'm just going to put the screw through the hole. All right, now I have the screw through the hole there. I'm going to put the standoff into the screw, just like that. Use the screwdriver to tighten it. There you go. Now you have the little standoff right there. I'm going to repeat the same step for all four corners. All right, so now that I have all the four small standoffs on each corner screwed in from the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and take the amplifier and I'm going to put the standoffs through the holes on each corner of the amplifier, making sure that the base is square, because if you do it this way, it's not the correct way because it's not going to fit. So make sure you orientate it the correct way. So I'm going to do that now. Actually, like this. There you go. It should be perfectly square all around. Okay. And now you can see that these standoffs are coming through just a little bit. And what we're going to do now is take the larger standoffs and we're going to screw those into that little bit of thread that's coming through there. So I'm going to do that like so. And that's what it should look like. I'm going to do the same thing for every corner. Okay, so there you go. I have all the four larger standoffs on each corner. Now I'm going to take the top plate and I'm going to orientate it this way like this. So the speaker labels are towards the connections here. And I'm just going to go ahead and align them with the standoffs and finish off by screwing them into place, and we'll show you that when I'm done. All right, so I put those four screws in and this is the final product for the amplifier. Now you do have to insert the knobs if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but here they are, and all you do is you just simply push them in. There you go. Now this piece right here we're not going to use, so you can throw that out or just save it for later if you ever need that for any other projects. Okay, so this is the amplifier now. Now we're going to show you how to connect the wiring to the speakers. Alright, so to connect the wiring, we're going to take a look at the labels. You can see here it's speaker left, and you have a positive and negative, right, positive, negative, and then S is for subwoofer, which we do not provide, but you can buy your own subwoofer and connect it there. So for the speakers, we're going to use these four first connections here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screwdriver and I'm going to loosen the screws up a little bit so that we can slip a cable into those. So I'm just going to loosen these up a little bit like so. You can see them opening up there like that, and we're going to be inserting the cable or the wire right into that spacing in there. So there's that one, and that one, and the last one. Okay, so now we can slip the wiring right into those areas there. Here's your speaker cable. You're going to take the unfinished side or the uncrimped side, okay? And you can see that one of the wires has a red line, the other one doesn't. So as long as you know which one you connected it to, positive or negative, on this side, then you should connect the same color to the speaker on the other side. So for this video, we're just going to go with the red on the positive and the plain one on the negative. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's speaker left. I'm going to go with the one that does not have a red line on it, and I'm going to put it into this terminal right here for left negative. All right, it's as simple as that. You just put it in there, and I'm going to tighten on the screw. Okay, if I tug on it a little bit, it's nice and tight. So now I'm going to take the one with the red line and I'm going to put that on the positive for the left. Put it right in there. and tighten it up. Okay, nice and tight on both of those. I'm going to do the same thing for the right side. All right, so you can see I did the same thing for this side. I did the white wire to right negative, and I did the one with the red line to right positive. So now we're going to connect them to the speakers in the same orientation. So if I take my wire here that's going to speaker left, and I grab the other end, you can see that one is terminated with quick connects. And all you're going to do is you're going to grab your speaker. It doesn't matter which one, there's no right or left, they're both whatever you want them to be. And you can see they already have terminals there. Now if you look closely, right there you can see a plus, and right there you can see a minus. So remember that we did the wire without any red line, we did that on minus, on negative over here. So we're going to do the same thing over here. So the one with the negative gets the white wire without the red line. So let's put that in there. Just simply push it in. If you want, you can push back this sleeve a little bit, the plastic sleeve, and then do it. There we go. And I'm just going to push down the sleeve again, just like that. Now I'm going to take the one with the red line, and that one was positive over here, so it's going to be positive over here. And push back or push up the plastic sleeve. There you go. Negative and positive. You're going to do the same thing for the other speaker. And there you go. So now you have both speakers connected. By the way, you want to do this after your speakers are pretty much in place, or you want to obviously route the wiring through the speaker hole on the cabinet and then do this. I'm only doing this here to show you how everything is connected. But if you do this ahead of time like this, then you either have to take out this side and put it through the hole, or you want to wire the wiring to the speakers first and not the amp, and then you can put this end through the speaker holes and then connect them to this side once the amp is inside the cabinet. So it's up to you whether you do it here first and put this side through the holes and then connect them to the speakers, or you connect them to the speakers first and then put them through the hole and connect them to the amp afterwards. But point is, you need to do this once you're actually installing the speakers into the cab. Okay, so here we go. You have the speakers, you have everything connected from here to here. The amp is assembled, knobs are in, and right now what you want to do is you want to take the power brick, okay, and you want to connect it over here. And you want to connect it there before connecting it to the power, which you're going to take this one, this power cable, into the brick and then to the power, okay? And you want to do this first over here because these do tend to spark. If you take this out and push it back in while the power brick is connected to the wall socket, it will spark. So plug it in here first and then connect it to power in your wall socket or your power strip or whatever you're connecting it to. All right, and that's it for that. And then over here in the front, your knobs, you have your on and off and volume. So it's off there, it's on, and then it's volume at the same time. And you have your bass, treble, and then this is for subwoofer if you add a subwoofer. Otherwise, you're not going to be using those two. You just have your treble, your bass, and your volume / on and off knob here. And finally, you have your audio connector. So you're going to plug that in right there, like so. And you're going to plug in the other end to your computer or your Raspberry Pi or whatever device it is you're using this with. All right guys, that is going to be it.